Welp. GG's, New England. It was a good fucking season. But, yeah, I don't think we're scoring anything on offense with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. I hate to say it. Yeah, we're fucked. So, what do I mean by that? Well, if you haven't been living under a rock, Jacoby Brissett is the Patriots' week 1 starter. Yeah, that's right. After the preseason Drake May had compared to the preseason Jacoby Brissett had, you'd think you would start the guy that at this point pretty much wasted a 3rd overall pick on, who actually had a pretty good fucking preseason behind our trash bin 2nd and 3rd string O-line. Actually made some pretty fucking solid plays. Actually showed flashes of being a pretty good fucking starting quarterback. So why is it that instead of giving the rookie the shot, we go to Brissett? Now, I know what people are going to say in the comments. I get it. He's a young rookie. He's only 21, 22 years old. Why the fuck should we rush him out there now? Put him out in front of our garbage offensive line. Again, for the people who will say that, I say to you, did you see the fucking preseason? Did you see what he was playing behind and the things that he was doing and the plays that he was making? Those looked like some starting quarterback caliber plays, right? Because check this out. Here's the numbers for who we have starting at quarterback. Jacoby Brissett. 5 for 14, only completing 35.7% of his passes for only a measly 36 fucking yards. Averaged 2.6 yards, no touchdowns, couldn't score, passed like absolute fucking garbage, and threw a pick. Where the fuck does that scream starting quarterback? That more screams fucking 3rd string. You know, I would think Joe Milton would be our fucking 2nd stringer. He actually had a pretty decent preseason, made some pretty flashy plays. You know, nothing too great. I know people were glazing the fuck out of him after week 1, but after that, he seemed to simmer down a little bit. But why are we starting that when we had this? Drake May, this is his preseason stats for 2024. 21 for 34, 61.8% completion percentage, 192 yards, averaged 5.6 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. He did have a couple fumbles. I'll give you that. He did have a couple fumbles. But overall, this looks a lot better than this. Don't you think? And again, I know what people are going to say. He's a young rookie, right? He needs time to sit there, learn, and develop. I understand that. I get that point, you know, and I know people are going to bring it up in the comments. And I've seen everywhere on social media people saying, oh, this was a good decision. And again, to those people, I say, did you watch the preseason? Did you see the fucking plays this guy made? Like, I'm sorry, if that doesn't scream quarterback 1, then I don't know what does. I do not know what does. How the quarterback depth chart should have gone, in my eyes, was Drake May starter, Milton backup, and the 3rd string should have been Brissett. I'm sorry. Brissett was fucking garbage. And why do I say that? Well, again, I showed you his numbers through the preseason. Let's go through his numbers game by game. I believe in the game against Carolina, he only played like what, a drive or two? You know, 0 for 3. Played like absolute shit in the drive he did play in. All right, let's go to the game against Philadelphia. How'd he play there? He went 3 for 7, 17 yards, no touchdowns, and a horrific pick that we're not going to talk about. Like, that was just what? Like, that was the most what the fuck interception ever, right? And then you look at Drake May, 6 for 11, 47 yards, didn't throw a touchdown or a pick, but he looked fucking good against Philly. Right? He looked good. And then let's go to the game against the Commanders, right? Drake May started this one. Brissett, I believe, only played a drive or two. He went 2 for 4 for 19 yards. So I admit, yes, Brissett did not play that much. He didn't. But in the times he did and was on the field, he looked like fucking garbage. Buddy looked like a fucking third string bum. Joe Milton played better than Jacoby Brissett. But I'm sorry, Drake May outplayed Brissett. Fuck it, we'll throw Zappy in there. Zappy did jack shit. Oh God, we're not even going to get into Bailey Zappy. Apparently he's fucked off now to Kansas City's practice squad, so I guess shout out to that. But nah, Drake May outplayed Zappy. He outplayed Milton and Brissett. He pretty much outplayed the other 3 Patriot quarterbacks that were on the depth chart throughout the preseason. He honestly looked better and ran the offense a lot better than Brissett did. But I don't know. It just, again, I understand the main arguments people are going to bring up. The offensive line is fucking garbage. He has, no weapons. Couple of the receivers did not look too bad, though. They looked pretty good. The receivers this preseason, they were all right. Couple of them made a couple decent plays, but that Polk kid, if we can develop him right, that Polk kid's got some pretty good potential. He showed some flashes that he can make some pretty good plays. I don't mind Polk. I like Polk. But other than that, we'll have to see what goes on here. We'll have to see how this goes. I mean, do I agree with it? No. I'm sorry. With the preseason Drake May had in front of our garbage fucking second and third stringers, if he looked that good and put up these numbers right here with, again, our garbage second and third stringers, don't you think that maybe he could be solid as the QB1? Don't you think that, again, I know our offensive line isn't that good, but he showed that he's got some fucking legs. He's got some speed to him. He's got a pretty solid arm. He's got the moves to make a fucking play when needed. I'd give him a shot. I think he looks starter ready right now. And I have a feeling that Jacoby Brissett is going to only last like maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks. Then we're going to Drake May. Drake May is going to play this season. Unfortunately, it will not be week 1. But Drake May will play this season. Mark my fucking words. He will play this season. Unless Brissett fucking magically turns it the fuck around and starts playing like fucking Tom Brady or some shit. I don't know. But I have a feeling Drake May is going to be starting by week 3 or 4. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'll be eating my words or if I'm right. We'll see. But we're keeping the sports and football content going. And yeah, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.